Hello, good evening. It is evening where and when I am right now. Welcome. If you can hear that, that's my cat sneezing. I think I'm going to have to get her some medication. But welcome back to Nails by Sora. I'm going to apologize ahead of time because this video was kind of a mess in that I kept hitting record. I thought it was recording. It wasn't recording. I'd get a phone call. It would stop recording. And I go and look at my phone, which is, what I use to record my videos, and I'd see that the screen is black. So I had to go in and redo a few nails. The one that you see right now, I do redo so that you can actually see what I'm doing. But basically, it's an optical illusion French where you do 2 base coats of the same color. Then you do 2 to 3 really thick coats of beige gel on top of it. And then you go in and you do your tip in the same color. So it's a monochromatic French manicure where, depending upon how you look at the nail, the perspective, you can see the drop shadow of the tip layer reflecting below on the 2 to 3 layers of clear. So I thought I saw it it popped up in my YouTube feed, and I was immediately intrigued by it, and I wanted to try to do it myself. So I did it a few times before, and it didn't really come out right. So I figured, try again. So now I am doing again. And so I'm going through that now. I'm using pink beige, I think. It'll be listed in the description box below. But it's a very nice pinky neutral beige. And I think it's actually very close to the color that the original nail artist used. But, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going in. This is going to be my second coat of the pink beige. I'm just going to assume that that's the color that it is for now until I prove myself otherwise. Then I'm going to go in with DGel's clear builder gel, and I'm going to do 2 very thick layers. Not ridiculously so. It doesn't really increase the profile of the nail that much. It doesn't look ridiculous. But you want a thick enough layer to cast that drop shadow from the tip layer above. So that's basically what I'm going to do. And there's going to be 5 different nails in this video, as with the last. 2 of them are a sparkle gel ombre with a milky white. I wasn't recording apparently when I did the purple glitter ombre, so I redid it in a champagne. Then I also do, it's very cool, I take a piece of plastic wrap and I cure it on top of a base layer of gel so that it leaves an imprint of the plastic wrap. And then I chrome that once I file it down a little bit. You'll see it when we get to it in the video. It creates kind of a kind of like a pulled taffy effect where the gel is going in all different directions and it's extending beyond the perimeter of the nail. So I went in and I clipped a few pieces off with my cuticle clippers and filed around the edges once the nail was complete to create a smooth profile. And then the final 2 nails that I do is a marbling effect where you put, however many colors you want on an art palette and you feather it together, then scoop it up and float it across the nail. I just want to jump in. What I'm doing right now is I painted a rough layer of the gel polish on the tip, and now I'm just using some isopropyl alcohol to delineate that French tip line to create a smooth smile line. And I'm just making sure that any excess that may have gotten down further on the nail is removed with the alcohol. And then I'm going to go and cure that, and I believe I do a second layer of the tip. But anyway, so distracted by my own nail art. So you feather the gel on the palette, you scoop it up with your detailing brush, and then you just float it across the nail and let it create whatever pattern it's going to. And you can use gel base coat as your slip layer, or you can use blooming gel. There are many different companies that create those products, but they're not strictly necessary. If you don't want to purchase them, you don't have to. So I realized right about here that I hadn't been recording. I put down a layer of Cherry Petals by Madam Glam, and then I cured the plastic wrap on top of it. And you can see around the edges where it kind of pulled away from the nail. And I don't know if it's the UV light that pulls at it that creates those extra shapes, or if it was just floating on the surface of the plastic wrap, and so that's the way it cured. But I'm going to, you'll see I'll go in with my cuticle clippers and I'll clip any raised portions, and then towards the end I'll file around the edging. But I'm going to put the music on and I'm going to let you watch, because I've just gone and explained the entire video. And if I feel like there's anything excuse me, if I find there's anything that needs explaining, where I need to drop in and narrate, I will do so. Otherwise, I will catch you up at the end. So I'm going in here with a thick coating of the Builder Gel by DGel, which is a Korean brand, linked down below in the description box. And you can use any Builder Gel or any thicker consistency base gel, because it is quite recessed. There are indentations from where the plastic wrap was pressed in. I want to make sure that I create a smooth surface, so I'm going in with a coat of the Builder Gel, and then I'm going to top it with top coat to finish it off. So I just want to give a brief explanation as to what I'm doing here because I'm not sure it's exactly clear. But basically what I'm doing is I'm laying in a tip with a smile line, roughly drawn. It's not exact at all because it's an ombre. It's going to blend anyway. Of a champagne toned glitter gel by Madam Glam. And I did 2 coats, fully curing each. Then now I'm going in with Dreaming of Iceland, also by Madam Glam, which is a beautiful milky white. And I'm doing from smile line down to the cuticle line just to get a base coat of the milky white on the nail. Now what I'm doing is I'm going in with a full coverage of the Dreaming of Iceland from cuticle line to free edge, and I'm going to do that twice so that the blend of the milky white into the glitter is more seamless and more of a natural gradation. And the reason why I did 2 coats, initially I was only going to do 1, is because I thought that the glitter stood out a little bit too much and I wanted it to be more of like a peekaboo treatment. And I think it came out a little bit better with the purple glitter, which you'll see at the end because the colors are more different in tonality than the champagne and the milky white. So so then after I did the second coat of the milky white, I went in and I did a top coat and finished off this nail. So that's going to wrap up this video for today. Thank you so much for dropping on in. Please give me a like and a subscribe so that you'll always be notified when new videos drop. I'm going to be sprinkling in some more nail art videos every so often. I'm currently wearing my manicure that I did a week or so ago, and this is the longest that I've had a manicure on my nails. I think since I started doing my nails back in January. It's going on, what is it now? When did I do these nails? I think I did them like a week ago Thursday, something like that. But that video you should have already watched, or it may go up after this one, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's been quite a trying past 3 weeks with being sick and not knowing what it was, and then finding out it was COVID and being out of work. And I've really enjoyed doing these videos, and I hope you've enjoyed watching them. But so please give me a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Leave any comments down below. Thank you. Bye-bye.